had some killer monster players, young Turks, who happen, you know, Dick hangs out with the young people, and he got these guys into the studio for a day or two and to do some playing and arranging, and that was very exciting.
Among musicians, it just got under the grapevine a little bit, and one of these young Turks who I thought was way too cool for our project, he's got big Bob Dylan hair, and he doesn't speak unless he's spoken
blonde
to.
on blonde, Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that era, and doesn't speak until less spoken to, and then he doesn't speak much. And I thought he's way too cool for this project. His name is Rob Moose. And I ran into him after a show, and he said, Dick, how do I get in on the Charlie Poole Project?
I initially approached Dick about working on this, about wanting to play on this Loudon record. I think simply at first because of Loudon's involvement, because I'm a fan, and I thought it would be a really cool opportunity to try to get in the same room as him, potentially. And then after we met and Dick played me a lot of the music that they were working on, I realized that it was about Charlie Poole. And I don't think I'd really ever heard Charlie's music before, but it's definitely in the genre of music that I'm interested in. And then hearing Loudon's demos was, you know, really, really beautiful and impressive, and just my interest grew from there, I suppose.
I always like working with Rob Moose, who wrote some of these charts that we're playing with, and I think Rob's a great musician. And when I heard it was, you know, this I don't do much session work anymore, but when I heard that, you know, it'd be Rob and Loudon, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I wasn't actually familiar with Charlie Poole. Or I didn't think I was, but I do know all those songs, you know, and especially Ragtime Annie, which is maybe the, you know, 7th or 8th song I ever learned in my life. And certainly, you know, Don't Let Your Deal Go Down, as well. I've played that thousands of times. No, maybe not thousands, hundreds certainly though.
I've been all around this whole wide world, down to Memphis, Tennessee. Any old place I hang my hat looks like a home to me.
And Loudon kept saying immediately, you know, I can't read this thing. Just tell me what to do. And I didn't know if it was going to be too stressful or what would be remembered. And it was kind of cute because Chris was sitting next to him and would cue him to go to the C chord or to play the G chord an extra bar. And it was like we were all sort of learning it together.
Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Before your last gold dollar is gone.
It was really fun. Also, I haven't heard a live vocal like what Loudon just delivered go down so beautiful. That was really, really good, man. People just can't sing live on records anymore. That was some serious singing. It's nice to hear.
I've been all around this whole wide world, down to Memphis, Tennessee. Any old place I hang my hat looks like home to me. I'd say. That feels cool, yeah. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down.
You know, if you're using material that was written by or performed by Charlie Poole and performing it with Loudon Wainwright, you already have sort of a few generations going on there, and then whatever my generation is, sort of in a way looking back on the things I've listened to and trying to cull various ideas from those influences and then bringing them in here. I think there's something about bringing together those different generations that perhaps makes it modern in a weird way, that sort of cross-time thing that's happening. At the same time, it all seems to be rooted in various traditions of American music, which I think is appropriate, and I think it hopefully honors the music in the most deep way.
Ain't got no mile in my pocket, no head to poke my hole through, and I don't know where I'll die when I go to.